everybody, Carrie Baughcum here. Welcome back into my classroom. It has been a month since you guys have been here. Last time I brought you into my classroom for the first time, I had shared with you some problems that I was having with my game and how I can't believe I'm so emotional about this. I can't believe I'm so emotional about this. My game's broken and it's crushing me. And that I felt like I needed to make a huge overhaul in my game, give it a really big reboot. So it's been a month since I have released the 2.0 version of my game, and I am ridiculously excited to bring you back into my classroom and share with you how I revealed the new update to my game, what changes I made, and where we are now. So let's get started.
Not too long ago, in a galaxy not too far away, a darkness had come over the universe. After an extended break, Padawan returned to this darkness, only to discover why it had happened. And this is the message they received. What happens when the Padawan suddenly become too powerful? So powerful, the universe can no longer ignore their power. So powerful, dark forces take notice. So powerful, the Padawan shift the universe and force the universe to cloak itself in darkness. The universe changes. The universe rises up to become just as incredible and just as amazing as the Padawan that have changed it. And suddenly the universe will never be the same again. After receiving this message, the changes to my game were revealed, and the darkness was unveiled, and 2.0 was activated. The first change to my game was that I gave my students value based on the year they were in school, and allowed them to have the rank that school naturally gives them, and offer them some power in the experience that they have in my game and in my classroom. Another change I made is I added to the dashboard that they have and made it more video game-like, and added icons, and also added a place for us to keep points and side quests. Year 2s were automatically given a ship and were no longer required to build them, so a fuel tank was added to their board. And Year 3s were also given a ship, not required to build it, so they were given a fuel tank and a heart for a sidekick that will be given out later in the game. So I cleaned up this part of our game and added some fun elements to their dashboards, but in adding elements, I also added complexity and the potential for future fun. The next change I made was I allowed students to use Jedi credits to level up in my game, and not just XP. The next changes came to my board, and the students had a love-hate with this one. Everything got a multiplier of 10 attached to it. And I did this to match my increase in the points that I was giving out. No longer were students be given out 1s and 2s. It was now 10s and 20s and 100s and 1000s. I also activated the Death Star element. And for this one, I will be using a board game called Space Team. So anytime a student lands on the Death Star, all the students are on the Death Star, and they activate a bonus, but also they activate a challenge that they all must complete to escape the Death Star. And finally, students were given out ships at random, and each ship has a different quality and different potential in the game that they will be learning very soon what those new elements and those new ships can do on the board.
Guys, that's it for today. I'm so super excited about my game and where it's going, where it's come from and where it's going, the experiences and the learning that it has brought me as I've taken it from where it was at the beginning of the year and where it is now. If there's one thing, and I've learned a ton about being a teacher in a gamified classroom, is that your game is always in beta and updates are always allowed. And we have full permission to make mistakes and then make updates and make improvements in our game, whether it's because of an error that we made in our game or whether there are changes that your students are going through or things that your students are improving on or things that we want to bring out in our students. We have complete permission to update our game at any time. And it's just a really powerful way to be a powerful way of thinking when it comes to being a human being, but also being a teacher in a classroom where our job is to bring out the very best in our students every day. So you guys, if you like what you see here and you don't want to miss a single video, outline that subscribe button and tap that bell and you'll always get a notification whenever I post a video. So until next time, you guys, whether it's bringing out the best in your students, learning, creating, or just being you, there are no rules. Later, guys.